what's up? My name is Collin and I play guitar. Right now I'm getting started with The Life and Music of George Michael. We are on tour in Australia this time. Been with this production for a couple years now, and this is the first time the company brought us way down here. So I thought it'd be a great tour to bring you along, so come on with. We got into Melbourne around noon yesterday after pretty much exactly 24 hours of travel time since I left my house in Los Angeles and arriving here in my hotel room, which is pretty sweet, by the way. It is not always like this, but I will take it when I can. Luckily, we'll be here for a full week, playing different shows around the area, and then we'll be flying all across the country to share the wonderful music of George Michael. Again, we got in yesterday, and today is the first show. So not much time to adjust for jet lag. We're all pretty tired, but I'm here, I'm ready. I have my B. Grandma sweater on. We're going in early today for a rehearsal, or at least to kind of stop the show, and then tonight is the first performance. We haven't played the show in a couple months. I've been on the road with a couple other different productions, but it's nice to be back with this crew and this team. So let's go. We could, come on, that's why you're here, let's go. Hey there everybody, it's Collin Keller here on the vlog. I just want to tell you we're in Australia. Okay, what are we doing right now?
I didn't know.
We're stuck in a van. Autumn's doing her horrendous Australian accent.
Okay, and that's...
Shrimp on the babby.
Oh, Kevin, stop being a cunt.
Yeah, Alex, you didn't get one the other day, so you can have that one. Fuck, Kevin, stop doing that, mate. Stop being a cunt, mate.
How you doing, my friend? I'm alright, how are you?
You okay too?
So are you guys?
What are you working on, Aubrey?
Just setting up my bass. Just put some new strings and it's beautiful.
3 hours later.
So we've had quite the morning so far. So in this run we are getting new backline for every single show that we're playing. So might get pretty echoing here, apologize. With a couple differences in what we requested, requires a lot of time to troubleshoot and reload patches, specifically for the keyboards and our playback. Had some issues too. We forgot the key to the Pelican that the playback lives in, back at the hotel, which is about 40 minutes away. But we're starting to make some noise now, so we'll get kind of a basic sound check in and go from there.
Okay.
Guys.
Alright, next time I'll moon ya.
For these shows, we have all local backline. Usually we have all the gear, we just bring it with us. But for this whole run in Australia, every single day is new. And with that, we get some very interesting things. So other guitarists, see if you can spot what's wrong with this picture.
Your body. Give it up for Collin Keller on guitar this evening. I got it.
What are we doing today?
Oh, we're singing. Well, you're singing. I'm making sure that we have our travel day booking reference numbers in to Master Tour. I'm boring. You don't need to film me. I'm very boring. Yeah, very boring.
My friend, so you have a guitar solo?
I do.
So apart from this, I've already got you lit. Do you show me where that might be?
Yeah.
Please.
I'll usually,
Oh, okay.
I'll usually step down and...
You can do whatever you want to do, but if you hit this mark, you'll be lit. Done.
Perfect. That's it. That's the last one.
About 36 yesterday.
I need your help.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, just, all right, let's go back to the nylon. Yeah, that's better. Okay.
And what's in it for you? Maybe a couple of free lunches.
Whoa.
Does that strike your fancy?
I have that keyboard. That silver keyboard. I have that at home. I literally have that. No, I think it's also because there's like 40 people talking right here.
Let's find the intro.
Alright, fast forward a couple days. We are here in beautiful Gold Coast. Didn't film too much from the last couple shows only because we ran into a fair amount of technical issues. There was some miscommunication between the promoter and our contact of what gear we'd have available to us. Something was going on with my guitar wireless pack. It completely cut my tone. I built these patches for this show years ago and been fine-tuning it since then, so I know exactly how it sounds. Didn't sound like that for the first half of the show. Just had to plug in direct, which is fine, but it limits my ability to run across the stage and do a couple things that are set for the show. But here in Gold Coast, we have a whole new backline, so knock on wood, that's going to be a different experience, at least. We had a couple days off still in Melbourne and a couple days off in Gold Coast now, so I'm just going to hit the beach today, going to relax, and we'll see you for the show tomorrow.
Do I really turn you on? Do you wanna take my number down? Baby, pick me up, we'll drive around. Can you say confident? How far can we really go? I don't mind as long as we drive real slow. I will let you know if I'm uncomfortable. Can you say confident? It explodes for me. The way I walk, the way I talk exposes me. I'm chilling, willing, killing haters, don't you see? Can you say evident? Can you say represent? Can you say confident?
So we got this kit tomorrow and for the 2 Brisbane shows as well.
Where are we at today, Riccardo?
We are Golden Coast, and this is a beautiful gear. I'm happy.
Your perfect tour breakfast.
My perfect tour breakfast?
Yeah.
Thank you.
As in what I've had so far or what I'd like to have?
What you'd like to have.
You ready for this? I would like to have some Greek yogurt with some fruit, a little bit granola, and then a flat white on the side, and maybe a little bit, maybe a ginger shot as well. And for him to shut the hell up!
I'm trying to figure out like why you don't keep the cable on in because it's consuming battery?
Yeah, for these models, if you plug them in, it's consuming the battery because it's an active pickup. All right, that sound check went a little bit better. Much better gear today. It's Aubrey. Where are we today, Riccardo?
I have no idea. Brisbane. That's fucking great.
He's gonna do an interview with me.
How is your strawberry?
Not that good.
Today we are at the beautiful Tivoli here in Brisbane. It's like an old kind of rock theater. It's very cool. Should be fun to play. It's gonna be a little cozier on stage. Got a quick 2-hour drive from Gold Coast here. Playing a show tonight. We'll be here again tomorrow, so we can kind of just rest at the hotel tonight, which is awesome. And Sunday, we get to wake up super early, fly to Sydney, play a show that night. So hopefully nothing goes wrong with flights or luggage or gear. Let's go see what everyone else is up to.
Okay, ready?
I love it when y'all do that.
Sam, how's the Japanese place?
Wasn't really Japanese at all.
Oh.
It was good, and I couldn't finish it. It was so filling.
Oh, word.
So, remember that girl I matched with today?
Yeah.
So she asked me, what band you playing in? I told her it was a George Michael tribute, unmatched.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It's the way she goes, boys. It's the way of the road.
I would promise you all of my life, but to lose you would cut like a knife. I said maybe just one more try.
So that's fun. Back to one. I had 2 guitar failures. I changed strings on one of them today and the high E just would not hang on. Even just sitting, not even playing, it would detune itself a whole step, which obviously isn't ideal to play with. So it's intermission right now. I just restrung that one. I think it's okay. My other issue was this is super bass heavy room and I just have a little snark tuner on my nylon guitar. And it was just impossible to tune that, so I had to veto out of a solo. In the future I'll probably just swap to electric. But let's second act a little bit better than the first. Here we go.
So I'm loving you after all the hoops you pull me through. Darling, I'm just stuck on loving you.
Sam, what do you say to the allegations that you're bat? Sam, please, what's the word?
I did have some time to fly around after I did my laundry. It was pretty nice.
One thing that was kind of conscious of me, which I'll come back and point out, was during
Good morning. It is 6:08. We are up bright and early to go to Sydney today. We have an early flight to get to the venue. And then we got to do the whole new backline song and dance today as well. So gonna be a sleepy day for sure. Gonna need some caffeine at some point. Let's go annoy everyone else this early in the morning. Today is quite a wild ride. It was a bit of a cursed day. We were just kind of set up for failure, and it was one thing after the other. Today was a very good example of how being a touring musician isn't an easy job. You know, we get to play on stage every night, and that's really great. But there is a lot of hard work that goes behind the scenes, and today was really, really hard. First off, obviously this is a voiceover. I recorded so much footage today, and for some reason or another, the microphone wasn't fully connected to my camera, and I lost pretty much all audio. So I'm gonna walk you through this great day that we had. So we started at 6 a.m. We had a lobby call around 7 to fly to Sydney. We had a show that day. This is our final day of our work week. We've had shows all week, the final stretch before a day off. Had a pretty smooth flight, you know, pretty view flying into Sydney. This was the calm before the storm. Make it to Sydney, get into another van. Soon as I stepped out of this van, it was go time. I didn't sit down again until 6 p.m. I had about 15 minutes from when we arrived at the hotel to grab a bite to eat, and then our hotel to the venue was about a 20-25 minute walk. Beautiful venue. Look at this theater. It's the State Theater in Sydney. Absolutely gorgeous. First opened in the 1920s, so this was just a stunning theater. Here, you definitely missed out on some of my great personality. I was showing off some of the great acts that have made its way through the State Theater. Big names like John Legend has been there, my man John Oliver was there, and then I'm like, hey guys, check this out. The Beatles 2 were here. I didn't even know that they had a sequel come out. You know, it's very funny. Obviously, I was very proud of myself. Here's Craig. Craig had a very great announcement of where we were. We are at the State Theater, something like that. So, as we're setting up our brand new backline, you know, we started running into issues. It was really tough for all of us in our in-ears. It was really bad mix. The room was quite boomy. So we weren't happy throughout the night and through the show, but we'll get to that. But here's the thing. So this is an old theater. Every theater has their own story of, it's haunted, it's this thing, whatever, if you believe it or not. But I guess in the basement of this theater, I didn't go down there, but our tour manager told us the basement of this theater had an engine of an old submarine from, I think, World War II, and that's used as the backup generator for this place. How to curse a place 101, I think, that would be in the first chapter, right next to, building on a native burial ground. Anyway, so setting up the gear, everything's okay until we realize we don't have the stand for the SPD drum sample pad here, so we made our own little jury rig setup. This prolonged our already lengthy sound check by about 40 minutes. Put our heads together to get this here, all running on maybe 5 hours of sleep from the night before in the early morning, so we're trucking along, but this is rock and roll. So we finally make it through sound check here. Exhausted, we got out and got some food. This was the first time I sat down since getting off the bus. It was just very, very, very busy. But amongst all of that, we're professionals, so we still rally together, and per tradition, we do our pre-show ritual, which is one of my favorite parts to get stoked for the show. Little did we know how tough this show is going to be. The venue stage tech for the day did not put all the microphones on stage, so our female singer, Autumn, had to run off stage and grab it for the intro, which made things a little awkward, but we were trying our best to get the crowd rallied up, ready to go. I ran into my own issues, many issues. The backline has cheaped out a couple times on our wireless receivers, and for some reason, I don't know what it is, it just like cuts all of my tone and like gain from my helix. I have some like choreography where I run around the stage, so I can't really be direct. During intermission, I swapped to plug-in direct so I can have the sound I want, just because the feel, it's not right without it, and it doesn't sound right without it. So I know this patch, I built it years ago, I know how it's supposed to sound, and it just needs to feel and sound like that. So then on top of that, both my acoustic and nylon guitar, both batteries died during very pivotal moments of the show. I expect Backline to give me fresh batteries when they send out gear. I guess that's on me. I will be checking every single time from now. So there's a tip for you if you're getting Backline. Just make sure you cover your own gear. And we're still having fun. We're still getting the crowd going. And it's such a shame because look at this. This is a beautiful theater, a great crowd in Sydney. It was such a shame that everything went wrong. But we got through. It's not an easy gig. So after the show, you can see how defeated I am here as I was explaining just how tough the show was. And this is where Sam came in. I asked him how he felt the show went, and he was expressing that it was a tough show for him as well, to put very kindly. And this is him trying to fool y'all, trying to tell you that I don't have any pants on here. But well, I guess we keep it lighthearted. Just to summarize, this is a hard gig. Being a musician today is really tough, and you really have to love it. And I think even after these days where we truly pay our dues, it's still worth it. Even after all of this headache, one right after another, we still ended the show on, I'm very sorry, no pun intended, a good note. Anyway, I'm super proud of this team. Today was a really tough day, but we made it through, and we have a very well-deserved off day tomorrow, so I'm going to call it there, and let's move on, shall we? Coach for the vlog. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if even we want to try and teeter the line of...
Craig and Ola and Rory, yo, hey. Yes. Awesome.
How long is that sound check, Rory?
Fucking hours.
So I don't wanna learn to hold you, touch you. I'll be your father, your tiny hand in mine. I'll be your pigeon teacher, anything you ever mind. Yeah.
Bon appetit. I gotta pay them.
Oh
Ready.
no, this is gonna be disaster.
Right.
You need to breathe, Aubrey. You need to breathe.
Come on. Come on. Count the beans.
Beans, Aubrey, no beans.
And welcome, sweetheart. Surprise, surprise. Used to be this old lady with like ginger hair. Next person to lose this game has to go to pool. Or jump off the balcony.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, please.
I dare you to
Don't rush.
I'm not rushing.
Let's try without beats, but I'm gonna say it. If you've got a card and you think it's right, fire it. Use your instincts and think.
Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Is that everyone?
Yes.
Sorry. Riccardo, you said it.
To have it, baby, you're a perfect 10.
Nice.
I'm gonna need this one forever.
Who is this, Riccardo?
Head.
What's his name?
Head, our mascot.
Tell me the story of Head.
It's a long story, right? Rory introduced us to this beautiful game.
What does Head represent?
It's the essence of this tour. Like, we played so many games with her. It's a girl, I think.
Oh.
I loved it. Yeah, after every show we played so many Head games. We reached out around 700 something. Pass.
Without dropping it.
Yeah, never. Plus we have amazing trick shot every 100, and when we hit 69, well, you know, we have fun. And we laugh, come on.
The wise words of Riccardo. Head will be joining us tonight. Today we are in Mandurah, a small town on western side of Australia. We traveled here yesterday, tried to explore a bit. It was a little rainy, not much to do around, but should be a good show today. Adding the surprise sample. Sam wants it louder than everything. Changing the batteries tonight.
Rory.
Hello. Hey, just bring it up a little bit. Hey, yeah.
Well, I guess it would be nice. There you go, that's good.
And again, just the front filters, there could be no...
Thank you.
Okay, so just here,
Final day of tour. We're in Perth at the Astor. Astor, I barely know her. Where it's a little tight backstage.
What we're talking about, something fun.
The last setup.
That doesn't look like it, Carl.
Piss your pants.
Last sound check, how we feeling?
Feel pretty good actually. This party feeling's pretty good.
Aubrey looks like she's doing good.
She's gonna take my seat.
Take sandwich.
We're giving Aubrey a new look.
Yeah. This will fit on me. It hardly fit on your ear.
You got it, coach? I can help you.
I'm gonna take some.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
There's many
voices in my
okay.
head. Some are searching for good.
Nice! Look at
Let's go.
Let her go.
It's the dawn of the sick and I'm feeling quite blue. Around this deserted town depressed, our hope flies away like a bird from its nest. It's eerily silent in the street. The breeze has been carrying disease.
Not scary.
I know, I'm so happy.
It's over.
So happy.
Autumn, come here.
If anybody wants some of my pizza, because I had. Oh, Sam has my sandwich.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
The tradition will be passed on.
If you're gonna do it